Hey YouTube. So okay, I know I haven't updated in like 7 weeks because today is actually my 7 week surgery. So I know that I have not uploaded a video since the day that I had my surgery. I apologize for that. It's been a lot of stuff going on. But here I am. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm in my bedroom actually. My back is hurting so bad. I think I'm like PMSing, so I'm laying in bed. So I figured, hey, why not do a video? So what's been going on? Let's see. For those of you who do not know, I had surgery March the 28th, 2016 at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak, Michigan. And my starting weight for surgery was, well, before surgery, I did a 2-week pre-op diet, and then I lost 10 pounds. So I went from 352 to 342. I weighed in at 342 on the day of surgery. And today, 7 weeks later, I am currently 300 pounds, 300.2. So I lost 52 pounds total. And I'm excited to just get out of the 300s. I am so tired of getting on the scale and like anticipating seeing 2 something, and I still look at 300, and it just feels like my body wants to be in the 300s, but I'm not gonna let it. So what's been new? I got cleared to go to the gym about I think at 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks post-op. So I've been going to the gym 3 times a week. I go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I go for about 60 minutes. I do 30 minutes of the treadmill, and I do 30 minutes of the bike. So for now, I'm choosing just to do cardio, okay? And I might switch it up. I might just do, treadmill, then I'll do the Stairmaster, just anything to get my heart rate going, just to shed off this shell I got, and then I'm gonna start doing strength training, and lifting. Let's see what else. I got cleared for regular foods at 6 weeks. So currently I'm eating mostly salads, a lot of salads, protein and veggies. I drink protein drinks sometimes if I feel like I'm having a bad day and I'm not eating like I should, then I do the protein drinks. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think what else. I still struggle with getting my fluids in. I have good days and I have bad days. One thing I've been struggling with is nausea. I wake up nauseous every single morning, and I don't know if it's because I haven't been taking my Prilosec like I'm supposed to, or if it's just a normal thing for gastric bypass patient. But I've been nauseous, and it really feels like morning sickness. Like I have 2 kids, so it feels like I'm pregnant, but I know I'm not. Okay, I'm not pregnant. I actually just went to go take out my I had a birth control implant in my arm. Can you see the bruise they took it out at? I had a birth control implant in my arm that's supposed to last for 3 years, but I took it out because it was giving me spotting for like the whole month. So I took that out and I got back on Depo. So I know it's my pregnancy. So, but I did talk to my bariatric doctor, and she said that sometimes there were something going on with lap band patients. They were having morning sickness from the surgery, and she figured that maybe that can sometimes happen with gastric bypass patients as well. So I just been taking nauseous pills here and there, or I'll just wait it out, or if I force some fluids down, it'll subside. But other than that, that's the one thing that bothers me the most is the nausea. Okay, let's see. Other than that, everything is going pretty good. It took me 6 weeks to actually appreciate having the surgery, because I went through a tough time of trying to adjust having a smaller stomach. Okay, it really it really is it really is a lifestyle change. You really have to mentally adjust to, and not just physically, but you really have to mentally adjust to. And I think that I didn't prepare myself enough mentally for the surgery. And I didn't realize how much I depend on food for everything. Comfort, feeling happy, feeling sad. It was a lot. And I think the most difficult part of having the surgery is the stages. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. I had surgery on the 28th, and then I didn't have anything to eat or drink that whole day. So the only thing was giving me is ice chips. Okay. The day after surgery, I got put on full liquids. Okay. No, take that back. I got put on clear liquids. Okay. And for some strange reason, that hospital, they would not give me like any Gatorade, any Powerade. Only thing they were giving me is ice chips, and then they would give me Ensure. I guess that's the protein drink that they have there. But that was the disgusting thing. I wanted Powerade, watered down apple juice, something. I wanted something other than Ensure. So when I got home, I think I went to the store, and then I stocked up on Powerade, Gatorade, popsicles, broth, Jello, all that stuff, yogurt, all that stuff. I got switched to full liquids. So I was, draining soups and just drinking the broth. I think I even went to a Chinese place just to have the miso soup, and I drained the noodles and stuff, the vegetables off, and I just drank the broth, and it was pretty good. And then I did the full liquids for about 2 weeks, and then after that I got switched to pureed foods. And I think the first thing that I pureed was tuna fish, and it was I figured it would be just like the same thing, just a softer texture, and I didn't eat that tuna fish. It was something about not having, the way that I make tuna fish. I dice eggs, and I put celery in it, and I put onions and relish, and what I'm saying, you really docker it up. But this time I can only put low fat mayo in it, and celery salt, and onion powder. I couldn't put anything else in it, and it really wasn't what I expected. And to this day, I don't eat tuna fish because I think I ruined it for myself. I don't want to touch tuna fish anymore. So the puree stage, I kind of don't do what I do, but I kind of just skipped over it, and I just went to soft foods. Because I was to the point where there would be days that I would rather not eat so that I don't have to deal with a puree texture, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what slowed my progress down, and why I'm not in the 200s, because I was skipping meals. I would just do one meal a day. So after I realized, okay, I'm not gonna do the purees, I went to soft foods. I think I ate mashed potatoes. I had really soft meats, and I would just chew. I would just use my teeth as a blender, and that worked out really good for me. And then I did 2 weeks on the soft diet, and then from the soft diet I went to was it regular foods? I think you do 2 weeks. Well, the way my weight control center, I think you do 2 weeks on each stage. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think the stages is what was the most difficult thing for me, and I think that's what made me so regretful on having the surgery. Like I think that's why I didn't want to upload, because I didn't want to make a video sounding so ungrateful, because I know there's a lot of people out here that wish to have have the surgery, that wish to have a chance at changing their life. Sorry guys, my phone cut off, but yeah, I just didn't want to come on here and sound so depressing and ungrateful. I know that there's a lot of people. I can't finish this damn video for nothing. People keep calling me. Lord, hold on. Next time I'm gonna use my doggone digital camera to record a video. Okay, but yeah, I just didn't want to come on here and just sound ungrateful, and then people would be like, she got that surgery and she don't even appreciate it. I do. It's just, it was a lot it was very overwhelming for such a huge change. But now that I can actually eat, I understand why I needed to have this surgery, okay? Let's see, what else been going on with me? I haven't tried on any clothes to see if I've dropped any, sizes or anything. I just anticipating on getting out of 300s. I can definitely tell that I can see my body changing, especially my lower back. I didn't have a back. I just had rolls and a big booty hump. But now I can see, like, I'm forming a lower back. It's starting to smooth out. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to, all come out. But I don't know what else to update you guys on. My scars are completely healed up. They're a little itchy at times, but they're completely healed up. What else? I think that's all I wanted to talk about, as far as changes and stuff. So I'm currently down 52 pounds. Okay. I want to talk about something else too. Let me change up the whole dynamic of this video, but I want to talk about something that I haven't talked to anyone else about besides my husband. And I kind of wanted to, discuss it for people that are watching my video who haven't had the surgery yet. Kind of wanted to, give them a heads up. Okay. So I had my surgery, the 28th. It was a Monday, and very, very early in the morning I had it because of like 9 a.m. And I think the surgery took about 2 hours, and I think that let me see. I can remember being wheeled into my room about noon, okay? And when I woke up from anesthesia, I remember just feeling this intense burning pain and this very, very okay, they put a tube down my throat during surgery. Okay, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know. All I know is that when I woke up, I was choking off that okay, I was choking, gagging off that tube, and I can feel them pulling it out. And then after they take out the tube, how they sit there and monitor you, make sure you're coming off the anesthesia, okay. Then I remember being wheeled to my room, and then I remember the nurse handed me my morphine pump, and I remember being in so much pain. Like, it was just so much pain, and I have a high tolerance for pain, you know what I mean? So I'm not a person that depends on pain medication for relief. And I remember I had a roommate. I had an older lady in the bed next to me, and it was really loud. I remember being wheeled in there, and it was loud. She had her 2 daughters there, grown daughters, okay? They were like in their late 30s or early 40s. They were talking so loud that it was just like a family reunion over there. So I think my morphine pump was like set to release, administer the drug every 15 minutes. And boy, I was pushing that button every 15 minutes so that it can just knock me out, okay? I didn't want to hear the lady over there cackling and talking to her daughters. I didn't want to hear none of that. And then it was just this intense pain, under my right boob, and I was just pushing that morphine pump every 15 minutes. Okay. The next day, after surgery, they take the pump away from you. Okay. They wean you off of it, and they give you a liquid medication, pain medication called Hyset. Okay. I think I tried Hyset twice and it didn't work for me. I think they were rerouting something over here so much that it caused something to be too tight, and the Hyset wasn't working. So I couldn't walk in a hospital. Okay, so try to figure out what to do. So my doctor, decided to give me a pill to see how I'll do on the pill. They gave me Norco in the hospital, which is a pill, not too big. Just, I didn't care. I just want something to work, so I can actually get up and walk around to get out the hospital. So they gave me Norco, and it worked like that. It worked very well for me. I actually, after 30 minutes after taking the Norco pill, I was walking down the hallways. And so once they saw me, doing good progress, I got discharged later on that evening with the Norco. Okay. I still had the pain, and but I figured that if I take the Norco pill like it told me to, which was every 6 hours or 4 to 6 hours, then I should be fine. Okay, I went home, and I couldn't do much. I was still dealing with that pain. That pain was very intense, and so I set a reminder on my phone and took the Norco pill every 4 hours. Okay. So do the math. I was taking about 6 Norco pills a day. Okay. I think by the 5th or 6th day, the pain started to, diminish a little bit. So I started to skip dosages of the Norco. So instead of taking 6, I would take about 4. I would take 3 here and there. You know what I mean? So I got up to the point where I felt like I didn't need the Norco anymore. So I just quit cold turkey. Okay, that was 1 week out. 1 week post-op, I quit cold turkey on the Norco. The first day on quitting, the Norco, I started to get headaches. I figured maybe it was because dehydration. How to tell you dehydration or the lack of nutrients, but I was getting headaches. And then later on throughout the day, I started to get very agitated. I have 2 toddlers, so, they're kids, but everything they would do started to just agitate me so bad. And then, like, my husband started to agitate me. And it was just everything that the way that he breathed, the way that my kids talk, it was just starting to become very, annoying to me. And I'm like, what is going on? And then later on that night, I started to have chills. Like, I was shivering. I was in bed, and I kept telling my husband, "But I'm cold. I'm so cold. Is it cold? Can you turn the heat up?" And he was like, "Why are you cold? You're never cold. You're always hot." I have a fan in my room, so we sleep with the fan on all the time. And it was just weird. And I was literally sitting there shaking, and he had to go get like the heating pad so that I can just warm up, And I was just shivering. It was scary. And then I didn't realize that that I actually had a pain pill addiction. I was addicted to pain medication. And I have a lot of people in my family who are addicts. There are drug addicts, there are alcoholics, and typically I just thought that I was a food addict and then I couldn't be addicted to anything else. But when I tell you that I was addicted to those pain medications, yes, I was. And pain medication addiction is real, okay? So yes, I was addicted to my pain medication after gastric bypass. And once I realized that that's where the symptoms were coming from, I threw those pills away. I didn't want to be one of those people, and it was so bad to where I couldn't sleep. Okay, I was like depending on those pills to sleep at night, and it was like my body would crave those pills, and it was a scary thing. And I think that I had to deal with those symptoms for 3 days tops, and after 3 days my body just didn't want it anymore. Okay. And I say that to just, warn you guys that, okay, they send you home from the hospital, kick you out, and they send you home with these pain meds. But if you don't need them, don't take them, okay? I think that I could have done things differently. Maybe I should have, asked my doctor for like a belly binder. I think that the pain that I was experiencing was from that gravity and whatever they was doing over here. It was gravity pulling that pain down, so I think that a belly binder would have been very beneficial to me, and I could have just taken, Tylenol extra strength and call it a day. But guys, don't if you don't need them, don't take those pain meds, okay? And if you do need them, take them, in moderation, because I was addicted to those very badly. So to all you, everybody who's out there watching that hasn't had surgery yet, I'm just warning you guys that it is real, okay? But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Good luck to everybody who is about to have their surgery. Good luck to everybody who's farther out than I am with the surgery. I still watch you guys' videos, and I'm still learning, as we go. So I thank you, and I appreciate you guys for pushing me to keep going, to keep making videos. And hi, Bypass Bunny, hi. I finally made the video, okay? And I don't know when my next video is going to be. I'm not going to make any promises because I don't keep them, all right? So I will see you guys the next time, all right? Bye.